Ba immigration kajja kulamba okusoma ebikulagako kasobole okwawula kadi ey'ekicupuli bakodi batusobola kugisoma awo nno bwe mba musigayo essente zammwe mugula ettaka muwaayo endagamuntu mbadde nsaba obeere mwegendereza oyawule endagamuntu ey'ekicupuli ku ntuufu akasembayo akatalekeka bannaffe bali bamuzibe bw'okwatako bw'oti erinnya lyo oyina engeri gy'oli ennyukuta zino nti ozikutteko kijja kubayamba okusobola okusoma amannya gaabwe newankubadde tebalaba ng'akwatako n'engalo bw'ati n'amanya nti lyerinnya lyange kale nawe bw'onaakwatangako bw'oti ojja kuwulira nti amannya gano gafulumyemu kalina engeri gye kali raavu kale byebyo bikwata ku ndagamuntu empya mbaagaliza ewiiki ennungi mwebale nnyo okumpuliriza.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. We'll start with the Sanji issue. As I was directed by Afande, according to someone raised questions on how far we have gone. And I want to say that the investigations are still ongoing on the attacks by panga-wielding men. These alleged panga-wielding men target residents within Chengera Town Council and its surrounding areas. And we started receiving these incidents on the 27th of September, and the recent one was that of 13th October. In total, we have around 7 incidents that mainly occur at night as victims walk home. Several suspects have been arrested and some have been charged in court. Among the notable incident was that of the brutal murder of Alupo Judith, the 26-year-old barmaid whose killers, Buruhura Arthur and Chibanja Ivan and Mutondi Emmanuel, were tracked down and arrested and were later on taken to courts of law. Following the rise of these attacks, the division has intensified foot patrols. Now this is on how far we have gone on making sure that we stop these incidents. We have intensified foot patrols, motorized patrols, supported by motorcycles within the area and motor vehicles. We also received some additional personnel with the support of FFU from police headquarters. That there were 30 in numbers, and within that time period we have conducted operations that led to the arrest of 86 suspects. 46 were arrested on October 21st and 37 were arrested on October 22nd. These were charged with various offences, possessions of suspected stolen property, and carrying dangerous weapons, because most of them were found with pangas, housebreaking implements, and others. Of course, like he informed you, the Director of Operations, the RPC and KMP Commander with the police of Nsanji met residents in the area recently, and we have encouraged the creation of security committees, village security committees, and vigilante teams. We are working jointly with them, and we conduct night patrols with the vigilantes. And this is a community-led initiative which has been received very well, and we hope that no major incident will be registered. And as of 16th October, to date, we have not registered any other incident. We are hopeful that there won't be other incidents as we go any further. The division is also addressing some isolated cases of motor vehicle thefts. Now, we informed you last time that we recovered some motor vehicles, about 7 in number, which were later on handed over to their owners. Now, the challenge we have in such incidents, the division registered almost a high number of theft of motor vehicles, But when motor vehicles are recovered, the offenders benefit from plea bargains because they reach an understanding with the victims, and at the end of the day, they are not prosecuted and they come back within the community. Now, what we are doing with our teams of intelligence is to keep on monitoring these suspects, because you can't do anything if the person who was affected, who is the complainant, has decided to pull out of the matter. So that is how far we have gone in addressing criminality within the division of Nsangi. Now, we have also been monitoring social media, a lot of complaints at police, especially at CPS and Ginger Road, where motorists have been complaining on social media and at two police stations of a rise in theft of motor vehicle parts. Now, the vehicle that has been mostly affected is what we call a Harrier and the Mercedes-Benz. Now, the Harrier has what we call, it's called a vent. There's the front. Now, a lot of vehicles, especially the new models, I think 2014 to 2016, around from 2016 to date, they have that car rail guard, and it has always been plucked off in traffic jam. Mercedes-Benz side mirrors are plucked off, and recently we conducted an operation where we arrested 2 suspects, and this operation is still ongoing, and away from just making the arrest, they were interrogated. They informed us of a place where they sell these parts, and it is specifically the Chiseka area. Now, we were able to recover a lot of Harrier, Toyota Harrier grills, lamps, side mirrors, and many others there at Ginger Road Police Station. And this is where we encourage the habit of marking some of the motor vehicle parts. If they are properly marked, it can be easy for you to identify your part. So we are calling upon members of the public, if you have time, and if you were a victim of such an incident, drowning, which caused him to have short of oxygen and later on suffocated. So investigations are ongoing, and we are still recording statements from eyewitnesses. We want to, of course, convey our condolences to the family and also the school. We shall avail you more details as they become available. We don't want this to be blown out of proportion as it has been in the past with other schools. That's why we come out and inform you about it. In Luganda, balamusiza olunaku olwaleero njagala okubategeeza ku nsonga z'ensangi. Ensangi eno ku division yaffe ey'ensangi wabadde wavaayo amawulire agatali malungi mu batuuze, era abamu mubadde mugagoberera ku bantu be bagamba ab'ebijambiya, be bayita ab'ebijambiya. Twagala obategeeza wa we tutuuse, naye ng'okunoonyereza ku nsonga zino kukyagenda mu maaso. Mu budde buno kyenyinza okukakasaako nti twakafiirirayo omuntu omu, era nga ebintu bino bibadde bibeera nnyo mu town council y'Ekyengera n'ebitundu ebiriraanyeewo, era nga twatandika okufuna ripoota zino otandika n'ennaku z'omwezi 27 ng'eyabadde ng'eyakabaawo juzi ey'ennaku z'omwezi 17. Abantu nga 7 be bakafuna obulabe mu mbeera eno ey'okuba nti no batemebwa, abamu ne batababba naye ne babaleka nga balamu. Tetunnamanya kigendererwa kyeki, naye ng'abe ebyokwerinda twagala obategeeza tukoze kyonna ekisoboka okulaba nti nno tunoonyereza ku nsonga eno. Twagala okuggyayo ensonga emu eyalimu omukyala eyattibwa ono yakafiirwa mu mbeera eno. Lupo Judith alina emyaka 26 ng'ono abadde akola mu bbaala, yalumbibwa n'atemebwa era poliisi nekola okunoonyereza mwe twakwatira omwami mu Buhura Arthur, Kubanja Ivan ne Mutondi Emmanuel. Bano baatwalibwa mu mbuga z'amateeka oluvannyuma lw'okunoonyereza tweyambisa n'embwa n'ebirala ne tugwa ku bintu ebimu ebyatuwa obujulizi obwatuleetera okulaba okumanya nti bano abantu be bali emabega w'ekikolwa kino.